What's up, everybody? Rothstein here, Betting Public Sports Show. I'm your beloved host, Fame Rothstein, aka Michael Snackson, aka Bay O Wolf, aka Malcolm Excellence, aka Hacksaw Jim Thuggin. Today's Thursday, July 28th, 2022. It's about 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here in the beautiful, lovely Queen City, aka the Republic of Cincinnati. And I've got some daily action for you today. It's been the first day of daily action. We haven't had any here in about 2 weeks. We were on vacation and we missed. We even missed. We still haven't celebrated our 80th. Our 800th, I should say, 800th episode on the podcast. All right. Speaking of the podcast, this is normally a sports betting show, and so if you feel like you have a gambling problem, please do not watch this show. Please contact your state or your local gamblers help group, and hopefully they can get you the services you feel you need. Because on this show we do talk about sports betting through sports wagering. Okay. They say we haven't even talked about our 800th episode yet on the podcast. The Fame Rothstein Sports Investing Show. You can find it on HBO. I'm sorry, HBO. The Fame Rothstein Sports Investing Show. You can find it on Anchor.fm, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher Podcasts, TuneIn. About 10 different places you can find it, all right? Also, you can find my social media. My Twitter is at Biggie Rothstein, BIGGIEROTHSTEIN. Okay? Instagram, at Fame_Rothstein, FAME_ROTHSTEIN, or the backup page where we pay homage to former HBO boxing commentator Larry Merchant with the name, and that is the Betting Public, at Betting Public, BETTINGPUBLIC. Don't forget my email address, FameRothstein@yahoo.com, FAMEROTHSTEIN. But most importantly, share this video, like this video, hit those like buttons for me again, and subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. I do this usually Tuesdays or usually Saturdays and Sundays. But like I said, we were off a couple weeks, and I had some futures this week that we had to get in. We had to do the second half of the baseball season. We had college football yesterday, and now we've got the NFL today. That's on a separate video today, okay? That you'll see here in just a second after you watch this one. This will be the first one, all right? So let's get into the daily action. All right, we got all baseball action, all right? We're going to start off with the Battle of the Keystone State. Battle of the Keystone State. We've got Philadelphia from the National League East. They're starting Zach Wheeler. He is 8-5 with a 2.78 ERA. And he's going against Pittsburgh's Zach Thompson. A couple Zachs going at it on the mound today. Zach Thompson is 3-7 on his personal record this year. 4.64 ERA, 1.44 WHIP. 1.44 is a lot. But Pittsburgh is scrappy, but that's just, Philadelphia, they're in a three-way heat for Atlanta and the Mets. So they got to, they're probably not going to win a division. They know they got to get one of those wild card spots, so they can't lose games like this. So we're going to go ahead and take Philly -1, not 1.5, not money line. Philadelphia -1, and that's -155, okay? Now, secondly, we got the Dodgers, the Bums. If this was old time New York, remember they were the Brooklyn Dodgers. All the Yankee fans called them the Brooklyn Bums. Moita the Bums. Remember that? Yeah, that's where that came from. But anyway, I digress. We got the Dodgers. Tyler Anderson, who was 10-1 with a 2.79 ERA and a 1.02 WHIP. Phenomenal season. Phenomenal season. Don't think he's going to win the. He'll probably finish in second in the Cy Young behind Alcantara that we already talked about yesterday, right? And we talked about him back in March, early April, when we did the first baseball show. But at any rate, we've got him, Tyler Anderson, going against Jose Urena, who is 1-2 with a 3.13 ERA. But that 1.42 WHIP is the problem for him. That's almost 1.5 walks and hits per inning. That's pretty high, 1.4. Once you get over 1.4, it's like you're either having control problems or you're getting hit. You know, and over the course over a major league season and game, that's a problem. All right, so we're going to take the Dodgers minus 1.5 for minus 150. Okay, Dodgers, you know who they are. They got that lineup. They're going to rake. All right? 1 through 9. Them boys will play. Okay? And lastly, we've got the Cubbies. The Chicago Cubs going to San Francisco to take on the Giants. Okay? Justin Steele, 4-6 with a 4.02 ERA and a 1.42 WHIP. But I'll tell you about those 1.4 whips, 1.4 and higher. Okay, and he's going against Alex Wood of the Giants, who is actually 6-8 this year, with a 4.21 ERA with a 1.26 WHIP. WHIP's not that bad, but everything else stinks. But let me tell you, what the Giants were doing a thing this year. Then Gabe Kapler, the manager, did that woke shit. We didn't sit for the anthem or something, or said he wasn't going. Something. It was something about some woke shit he got involved in, and they just kind of tanked ever since, you know. But if they want to get, back into the wild card race, because they ain't coming back on the Dodgers. They're gonna struggle to come up in front of the Padres, but in order for them to do that, they're going to have to win games like this, especially games at home, okay? And minus 139 odds on the money line for the Giants looks like a steal, if you ask me. So we're going to take the Giants on the money line, minus 139, all right? So let's recap. We got Philadelphia over at Pittsburgh, -1 at minus 155 odds. Got the Dodgers, minus 1.5 for minus 150 odds over Colorado. I hope I said Colorado earlier, but that's who they're playing, Colorado. And then we've got the Cubbies going against the Giants, but we're going to take the Giants on the money line at minus 139, all right? So there you have it. Got plenty of time to get online, get in line, and get to the bag. And you know the show's motto, if there's games to be played, there's money to be made. We'll be back tomorrow on the podcast. Told you how to find it. Podcast only. The videos, the YouTube, that'll all go back in rotation next weekend, all right? But there you have it. Let's go get our action in. Let's be safe. Let's be courteous. And we'll be back tomorrow to talk about it. But don't forget, check the NFL Futures video. It should be right next to this one. If you subscribe, you got them both. All right? There you have it. Be safe. Peace.